Yo, what is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the 5 best class setups that you should be using right now in Modern Warfare 2 Season 1. Now, after we cover the 5th and final weapon, I'm also going to be giving you the best secondary, lethal, tactical, perk package, and field upgrades. If there's any weapons in this video that I miss or you think should have been added, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to add it in my next top 5. Now we're gonna be starting off with the M4, but before I give you that setup, if you guys happen to be brand new, we're on the road to 400,000 subscribers. Join us beforehand. We got best class setups, tips and tricks, high kill gameplays, challenges, and so much more. After you subscribe, ring that little bell icon and you guys will get a notification the next time I upload and you're some of the first people to see what the video is about. And drop a like on today's video. It really helps push the video out, gives us more exposure, helps grow the community, and today's like goal is going to be 400 likes in the first 24 hours of this video being live. Without further ado, loadout number 1, we have the M4. Now for my first attachment, I went ahead and threw on just super simple aiming stability laser. It just helps control the recoil a little bit better. For my barrel, I had on the high tower 20 barrel. And with this, you get bullet velocity and damage range. It just makes the M4 a lot more effective at longer ranges. We also get recoil control. It makes the M4 a lot more accurate, which I love, and that's why I threw it on. For my underbarrel, I had the FTAC Ripper. With this, you get aiming idle stability, recoil stabilization. You could see, the accuracy bar just skyrockets. You're just gonna be able to land a lot more shots. Next, I had on a mobility stock. With this, the Demo Fade Pro, we get aim walking speed, so we get strafe quicker, making it harder for the enemies to land shots on us, and we get sprint speed, so we're a lot lighter on our feet. And finally, we got the Sakin ZX rear grip. Now with this, you just get recoil control. Trust me, we're gonna go in the firing range and you're gonna see we have mobility, power, and fantastic recoil control. It has a little bit of everything. It's perfect for anyone's play style. And before we go in the firing range, I gotta give you the tuning. So we get recoil steadiness and damage range. The damage range makes the weapon take less bullets to kill at longer ranges. That's why I maxed it out. For my underbarrel, we got recoil stabilization and aiming idle stability. It was just all pretty much recoil control. Same with the rear grip, recoil steadiness, aiming idle stability. And then the stock, I did ADS speed and aim walking speed for the movement because that's what the stock was for. And then you cannot tune the laser. So if we head to the firing range, you could see it's quick. It's quick. It's a lot faster than some of my other builds, and it has literally 0 recoil. Boom. You see how this thing just zaps. Goodness, how far was that? Seriously. That's why I really like this build. For loadout number 2, we have one of my personal favorite SMGs, the LACHMANN sub, which is basically the MP5. It takes a little bit to unlock this thing, but it's 100% worth it. So starting off with my first attachment, I have the FTAC sub barrel. I get bullet velocity and damage range. This thing is incredibly similar to the high tower barrel we had on the M4. Again, it just makes the weapon a lot more effective. It's an SMG, so with this barrel on, we can also use this at medium ranges and still find success. We get the recoil control. We're gonna need it because I added a lot of mobility, which kind of torched the recoil control, so keep that in mind. For the underbarrel, having the agent grip, aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy. We got a 40-round magazine, so we can take out multiple enemies without having to reload. We got the LACHMANN TCG rear grip for better recoil control. And then finally, the attachment that makes this weapon, the LM stockless mod, which is basically a no stock attachment. Massive increase in mobility. We get ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, the 2 things that all weapons in this game struggle with. We get movement speed, so we're a lot lighter and quick on our feet, and then the hip recoil control. And then for the tuning, which only 3 of the attachments are tuned, you cannot tune the stock or the magazine. We have a recoil steadiness and damage range for the barrel. Once again, that damage range really comes in handy because it takes less bullets to kill at the long range gunfights. For the underbarrel, I did it just for pure recoil control once again. And then the rear grip, I did just pure recoil control once again, because again, that stock is a game changer. So if we go to the firing range, here's the setup in action. You can see no recoil. You can just jump side to side. It's very, very quick. And yeah, a little bit of everything. Again, recoil control, mobility, power. It's magic, baby. For the third loadout, we have the FENNEC, which from what I understand is the fastest firing SMG in its category. So This thing is nuts. The TTK is ridiculous. If you're able to control the recoil control, I mean, you have a gem of a weapon. So for the first attachment, we have on the very last barrel, the ZLR ignition. You get damage range and bullet velocity. So you are able to use this at medium ranges. I still don't do it as often, but it definitely makes it a lot easier to use. And then we also get recoil control, which we're 100% gonna need because of the fast fire rate. For the muzzle, I decided to throw one on this time. We have the X10 Razor. You can see the recoil control bar goes up quite a bit. You get horizontal and vertical recoil control, and it makes this thing, I mean, it shoots as straight as an arrow. It doesn't get any better than that. For the underbarrel, I had the Phase 3 grip. Again, accuracy bar flies to the sky. Recoil stabilization, aiming, idle stability. We have the 45 round mag on it because, I mean, geez, you burn through ammo. The base magazine size is like 30. You could take out maybe 2 enemies, but with this, you could take out a whole lot more. The extra 15 bullets definitely make a huge impact on the weapon. And then my final attachment is the FTAC stock cap, which is basically no stock like we had on the MP5. You get the same exact pros, ADS speed, sprint to fire, movement speed, super light on your feet, which is really, really nice, but you do lose a lot of the recoil control. So that's why all the other attachments were catered toward recoil control. So here is the tuning, which is, it's basically the exact same. I was just going straight for recoil control. We got the damage range down there. Same with the muzzle, boom, just gun kick control, recoil stabilization. You could see the arrows going really hard at recoil. And then the underbarrel is exact same thing. Now, if we take this to the firing range, works very similar to the LACHMANN sub. And that medium, the guy in the middle, I mean, that is, we're kind of pushing it right there. So, can we ping him? How far is he? You can't really ping it, but still. There's 0 recoil on it. It shoots quick. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for. You can jump back and forth. You could see the mobility isn't bad. We kind of saved it, even though, I don't know. Look at the accuracy, 32%. Now, straying away from the SMGs, we have another AR, the TAC-56. This is one of my favorite weapons to use. This is the first weapon I threw Orion Cam on and got a gameplay with, so this holds very dear to my heart. So starting off with the first attachment, we have the SZ1MW laser. You get aiming stability. Oh man, wait till we get in the firing range with this thing. It does not move. You can't tune this either. For the barrel, you only got 2 options, and we got the best one on, the Tundra Pro barrel. You get damage range and bullet velocity. Makes this weapon just a whole lot more effective at any ranges. For the muzzle, we have the FJX Fulcrum Pro. Super weird name. The recoil control bar, I mean, we get a massive increase. We get vertical and horizontal recoil control. We got the FTAC Ripper underbarrel. I think this is probably like the best and most consistent underbarrel because you get the aiming, idle stability, and recoil stabilization. I mean, look at your accuracy. It just skyrockets. I keep saying no recoil, but I mean, it truly does. It's a laser beam. And then for my rear grip, I had on the Demo Clean Shot. And this is the only mobility buff I gave my weapon, where we get sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. Once again, it's just the 2 things all weapons are missing, and this rear grip literally just covers those 2 spots. Now for the tuning on the barrel, same as all the other barrels, recoil steadiness and damage range. Same with the muzzle, recoil stabilization, gun kick control. You always got to make sure you go for gun kick control. That's what really reduces the recoil on the weapon. The FTAC Ripper, once again, just going for the, just for accuracy. And then the rear grip, I did ADS speed because I thought it was a little bit too slow. So we kind of forgot the recoil steadiness. We go for ADS speed and then aiming, idle stability. Now, if we head to the firing range with this thing, woo, this is fun. Ready? Look at that. Huh? It doesn't move. And then for our 5th and final loadout, straying away from the ARs and SMGs, we have an LMG, the RPK. Yeah, that's an LMG. Don't that look like an AR? Well, we built it just like one and increased the mobility on it. So for the first attachment, we have the Pro Light TL3 stock. We get a massive increase in mobility. I mean, look at all the pros we get. We get sprint speed, lighter on our feet, aim walking speed, we get strafe quicker, and then we get the ADS speed and crouch speed. Off to a great start. We really need it because LMGs at base, at default, are very, very slow. For my barrel, I threw on the TAC-597. You get the bullet velocity and damage range. That's exactly what I was looking for. And oddly enough, this gives you movement speed as well. So we're making our weapon a lot stronger and a little bit quicker. For the muzzle, I had on lock shot, vertical and horizontal recoil control, because we did kind of mess it up quite a bit with that barrel on it, and you know, this fixes up quite nicely. F-Tac Ripper, I ain't even gonna cover it. We've thrown this out quite a bit of our weapons. I throw in the 40 round mag. Now with the 40 round mag, we actually get a massive increase in movement and mobility. Again, just like we did on our stock. And the reason being is because the default mag on this is 75. So when we lower it, we're making our weapon a whole lot lighter and easier to use. We got reload quickness, sprint to fire, ADS movement, super good. You can even go as far as dropping the 30 round if you really want to. And you probably could get away with it because of how strong the RPK is. And then for the mobility, going back to the stock, we got aim, walking steadiness, and aiming idle stability. I think the same tuning as well for the barrel we've been doing. Lock shot, same thing, just going for the recoil, and same on the underbarrel. So if we head to the firing range with this thing, I mean, this is an LMG. Look at the, like we have speed. The ADS is a little chalky walky, but look, I mean, it is so powerful. I don't know, there's just no reason that you shouldn't be using this LMG. As I promised in the beginning of the video, we are going to be giving the best, you know, overall loadout. So starting off with my secondary, I'm not really gonna explain too much with it. Man, dude, these things, if you run out of any ammo in your primary weapon, this is what you gotta use. We dedicate a whole video to it. You can go check it out for this. Not much to say. Best secondaries. I had the stim shot, so if I get hit by a nade or, you know, I gotta go around the corner real quick, I'm low on health, someone's pushing, stim shot, I get my health back, we're good. I love the stims. For the lethal, I've been rocking some Texas a little bit more recently, but you guys know if you've been watching the gameplays, proximity mans, man, they be watching my ass. I just throw these by some staircases, you get some random kills sometimes. This and some Texas are super good. It honestly just depends on your play style. If you like to sit back, maybe the prox mines are a little bit better. My perk package, this is my main one. As you can see, we got double time and scavenger, so I can get around the map a little bit quicker, get more kills. Scavenger, I don't have to worry about picking up enemy weapons. My field upgrade, you know, I don't have to worry about waiting for my ammunition box. Scavenger, run over bodies, get ammo, self-explanatory. Fast hands, I like to reload a lot quicker because the reload speeds on the weapons a little too slow for me. So fast hands is perfect for a bonus perk. And then my ultimate perk, hands down my favorite one, quick fix. After every kill, your health instantly regenerates. It really does help you stay alive a lot longer. And then my two field upgrades I like to do are ammo boxes. I know I have scavenger on, but still, sometimes you still run out of ammo. Maybe you're sitting back, you know, you're in a building or something, you don't want to run out, you're on a streak. Awesome, you got the ammo box. Or you could do dead silence if you want to be a very aggressive player, maybe make a flank or something. You don't want the enemies to know where you're at. That's perfect as well. And there you have it. Those are the 5 best class setups to be using in Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 right now. I'm sorry if I repeated myself so much, but again, some of the attachments and builds were very similar. Again, hit that like button. You made it to the end. Subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Or later. It depends if I'm double uploading or not. I don't know. You guys all stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.